Hi, what's up, nerds? Little Big Robot's back. I am going very excited for this relatively beat up looking. Not too bad. It looks like it's in shape. All right, cut out. Hopefully I won't show any addresses or anything. But this is something that's very important to me, something I have been looking forward to for quite a while. Basically, the build universe in Gunpla or Gundam cartoons, also Gunpla, which means Gundam plastic. The build universe is a universe that is based on, he wrapped it like a present, look how nice, is a universe based on a world. I guess it's like an alternative timeline, like an MCU or something like that, I guess. Based on a world where you can take your model kits, this is something we all want to do, you take your model kits, you set them down on a thing, the plate scans the model kits, and in the earlier versions of the series, you literally control the little model kits in like a game, and you fight them, and depending on the setting of the game, you can destroy each other's model kit, literally. So it's like playing literal animated model kits. It's absolutely adorable, but also just to me it's my favorite Gunpla series because it is everything about the Halvey I like. It's a grown man. It's just fun. So occasionally it has some weirdness in it stuff, of course. We're not going to talk too much about all that, but it's just a fun, silly. Everybody wants to control their model kits, don't you? You know, in a fight. In the later part of the series, you have model kits where you set them down on a plate and then you control a virtual version of them in a virtual world, which makes sense because I have a VR headset and let me tell you, there is some crazy stuff going on in the VR world. So it wouldn't surprise me if one day they actually have Gunpla battles in the VR world. Anyway, this came from, what was his name here? Never Ending Clock, who is a person on the Gunpla subreddit. On the Gunpla subreddit, no letter? Come on, man, I wanted a nice letter with a smiley face. No, I appreciate it. On the Gunpla subreddit, you have, oh, it smells like an older kit. You have the ability, they have a separate form. You're going to find it up in the top. Look there and some of the different options, and you're going to find not a marketplace, but like a trades and offers. And if you go in there and you list what you needed, you can say, hey, I'm looking for this, or I'm selling that. You need to say USA or whatever. And this is the first series in the Gunpla Builders. They call it Beginning. Gunpla Builders Beginning, so it's still the Builders universe. I'm looking for that first series of kits. There's this one, that one. There's about 6 or 7. There's some from a manga, I believe, the J1 and stuff. I have the only other one I have from that series right now is the bear guy, the brown bear guy. That was one of the first kits I actually got bought because I wanted the bear guy. This is 2 more from the original kit. Now this is the Beginning Gundam. Beginning Gundam is basically piloted by this kid. And look, this before they started putting English on. I mean, the way Gunpla has really improved their quality, their international exposure, ease of use is just fantastic. This kid here goes into the Gunpla fighting thing, the booth, and fights. And this is his Gunpla, and it's a short mini series similar to the mini series we now have for Battle Log. And so Never Ending Clock was selling these. I bought them off of him at a premium, let me say, but I bought them off of him with faster shipping and everything. And I paid the extra because it's about how much I would get them on eBay anyway. So I'm really, really, really excited to have this. So there's the kid. I like they put builder in English, but nothing else. But now they put everything in English as well as Japanese, which is very, very good for the international community. It shows in the story. Go watch it if you can. You're going to have to, you're going to have to go to YouTube and Google it. I'll actually put a link to a playlist that somebody has put. But he literally goes... And yes, it's totally a product placement series, which that's why I love it. And he literally goes, and this falls on his head, I believe. This actual box, so in the cartoon he's like, ow, and he picks it up, and you're seeing, let's see if that's the good, and that's the cover of the box. The difference is, I think, the background. No, that's the Bandai Hobby Center, I'm not sure, but I think that's in the virtual, or the little world that he's playing in, the miniature world, so I don't know if it shows that on his box. Yeah, it does, so it shows actually what they were selling literally right there. So in the series, he's learning how to do nub marks, he's learning how to hide seam lines, I believe, sorry. He's learning how to apply paint using their line of paint markers, you know, and it's really, really, for lack of a better term, super adorable because it shows you everything that you can do, him and his friends learn to do to make your kit better. And the idea in this series, to this day, is that the higher quality of a build you have, the better performance it gets in the game world, for either the one with the real model world or the one with the VR world. This is the that's a GP8. So that's the beginning. That's the very first one, I believe, of the series, and I now own it. The box is in pretty good shape. He took care of it. I appreciate that he sent it to me so fast. I like it that it's. I always prefer to buy a used toy, an older toy, to be a used. It doesn't have to be perfect. If it's a little dinged up, the question is, am I going to actually build these? I don't think I am. I hate to say that, but as much as I paid. But then again, it's model kit. You got to build it. This is the high new that comes out later and fights him. It's a really fun little series. You can't find it anymore like you can the other build series on Gundam.info. Look at that. That is from, by the way, it came from Hong Kong, I believe. Can't remember. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. I completely blanked out because I am just in La La Land with this. Everything's in great shape. It's a shame to build it because the box is so nice. What I might do, because normally what I do is I assemble them and then I squish the box down, and I store all the boxes. So I might do that, but these are a bit more of a collector's item to me, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. But for now, they smell like cardboard, old cardboard. So I'm really happy to have them. I want to keep them in this condition so much because the build series, to me, the build universe, is my main thing that I collect, or main thing that I'm into with Gunpla. I love that it started here with this kind of commercial mini series, and then went through 4 or 5 iterations, and some manga and stuff like that, and now we have something like this. Let me show you here. Here's the one. Here's the one I'm gonna build right here. This is the next one I'm building. So this is the brand new series, Gundam Breaker Battlelog. This is still the build series, and you can see they actually have English now on the, and the difference in quality and model is in most cases phenomenal, in some cases not so phenomenal. So there is the very first one to some of the very last line. So that was 2010, almost 13 years ago. It had to be 13 years ago when they started designing it. And this is now 2021, it should say. Yeah, 2022 as well. Just amazing. I'm so happy to have that. I'm slowly building the new ones. I'm going to have those all out and reviewed in the next month or two, probably. I've got a ton of stuff to review. I might build one of these. I might keep this one alone because it's the very first one. I might just leave that how it is and just display it. In fact, I'm thinking of doing that. What I do on my toy shelves is I actually have a display box behind the section of toys of, like if I have for example Battlelog, I'll have this on the shelf there, kind of so that when you look at the shelf you can see what that section is. So I might just display this box and build that one, do a review on that one. I've heard they're kind of rough. They're not the greatest builds in the world, but I don't care. So I now own 3 of the build series, the original, the very beginning of it all. I absolutely love that. And now all I have to do is, there are gaps in between the first and the last, and I'm just slowly filling this in. The rest of the 3 that I'm missing here, 3 or 4 from this one, 5 or 6 maybe from this one, are not going to be cheap at all. I can find them on eBay, brand new in a box like this, but they're not cheap. So I might look to the used route, meaning that they'll still have the box together, but they'll be pre-built. But what a fantastic, I mean, look at the art. The art is great. Really, really cool. Have a good one, everybody. Wish me luck trying to decide what to do with these. And if you can, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,500 by the end of this year. I think I can do it no problem, but I need your help. Have a good one, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.